How we all doing? Good? Alright, I'm Joe. I'm going to be doing some stand-up comedy for you, as I did last year. Alright, let's do this. So, we had 2 tryouts. We were trying out for the talent show, and we were trying out for MCs. A lot of people showed up for the talent show, but only 3 people showed up for the MC tryouts, and they all tied for last place. So, thanks to our MCs. Another big thanks to Connor Bean, working the light back there. Well, a lot of people ask me, what's the hardest part about coming up here and being on stage? A lot of people think it's working up the courage. That part's pretty easy for me. The hardest part for me is coming up with jokes that Mrs. Ivera doesn't turn down. Because I had a really different start to this act, and she just completely, it was really funny. Ask anybody who's a part of this, and they will tell you it was hilarious. But it got cut, and that's unfortunate, but it was probably not appropriate. So instead, I'm going to start off my show with a couple of impressions, and I'll do the impression, and then you guys tell me who I am. Deal? All right. Who am I? Somebody said it. Jared.
Mitchell.
What up, girl? Any guesses? Mitchell. Who said it? Who's that? Congratulations. Me. Nice to meet you. Me, I'm Joe. All right. Next impression. Green beans and tractors. Who said it? Over here. Taylor. Mr. Kenzie. That's how we come to the class every day. This last impression, I'm going to need an MC's help. MC? Oh, here we are. All right. They're going to help me. Yeah, you know what's coming. Let me just get this out of the way. That's masking tape. So they are laying it down in a line. All right. That's the line. Who am I? Oh my God. All right, 1 second. Owen, I'm really sorry I have to pick on you. And I was almost going to be nice today, and then in English, we were playing, this game called Catchphrase. And I was thinking, I really should be nice to Owen. I didn't say relay, we're friends. And there's like, Joe's a really bad scorekeeper, just saying. And I thought to myself, I'm like, never mind, we should do everything on Owen. So, this is payback. You know those people that are book smart, but aren't so street smart? That's Owen. I was talking to Owen the other day, and I had him completely convinced, him and Taylor, by the way, that I was moving to Arizona to join an Indian tribe. An Indian tribe. And even after I told them that I wasn't actually moving to Arizona, they were like, you sure? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm moving to Arizona. I don't know what's worse, Owen's sweaters or the fact that he thinks he looks good in them. Whoa, Beanie, a little shaky on the light there. One more. Owen always butchers a joke. I'll be saying something about some holiday and he'll be like, well, technically, the Constitution was signed on July 4th, but it was just ratified on July 4th. It's like nobody cares, Owen. Just listen to the joke and laugh about it. All right, Owen, next thing. I'm done. slashed me right in the face. I'm really bad with girls. I'm so bad with girls. And I have a lot of friends that are really good with girls, so it's a bad combination, because I'm always over here looking like a dork. Like, this is an example of something I get into all the time. Matt Putnam, I'll say, is walking down the hallway, and I'm right next to him. And Matt's walking down, he's got his stuff. He's got one of those t-shirts on that just really make it look good. He's walking down. Sees a girl over there. He goes like this. And then he turns and walks into class. And I gotta look good, I'm just staring at him, so this is what I do. I got my stuff, I'm like... Let's go catch up. By the time I caught my breath, Max already got his arm around the girl like, you okay back there? And he just walks into class. Mac lives really close to me, and I don't know who else I can pick on without getting sued like somebody I pick on. Oh, sorry, my voice is a little parched. I got this water, I'm not going to drink the water. Anybody know what ding-dong ditching is? Raise your hand. Whoa, everybody. No. Raise your hand if you really know what ding-dong ditching is. Ding-dong ditching is kind of like what they did in the old days, whenever Mr. Walker was still young. It's kind of like when, they put the dog in a bag and light on a fire. Oh, you don't have to handle dog feces, but you still get to get up people's ears. You go up to a house, preferably with a group of people at night, so it's kind of fun. You knock on the doorbell, whenever you run away. Well, that's good on paper, but in Hennepin, a lot of us are too scared to even step on someone's driveway. Oh, it would be good at it now that I think about it. I'm sorry, I'm done. But in the midst of all of us, like, no, you go. Tony Caravan's up on the roof throwing bricks down there shooting, like, take that. and everybody knows that every guy in 7th grade knows that, like, Tony will do anything. Like, he'll take a shoe off and throw it in an open window if he don't care. It's really fun working with him. So, through the whole process of writing my jokes and getting ready and practicing, a lot of my friends wanted to know, like, who are you going to make fun of? Which teachers, which people? And I don't like to give away too many of my jokes because then, it's not funny whenever I actually get up here on stage. And there was this one guy who asked me, and I don't think an actor, so I can say no. I even had Mr. Connor Bean help me out. So, apparently, Christian Harris broke his wrist or something like that. He's got this cool little thing that, like, wraps around his wrist. It's really cool. And the injury seems to magically disappear once he starts shooting the basketball, which is almost always. I tell you what, I never get a pass in basketball. I asked him about it. He's like, well, my wrist just starts hurting after I stop shooting the ball. And I say, well, when you put it like that, it makes perfect sense. So, that's your joke. Christian. Yes, I had a joke in here about you. It wasn't even that funny, but I had a joke about you wherever a lot of these great boys are back there. I'm like, oh, what am I next? What am I next? Does anybody here know who Chris Rock is? Chris Rock? A couple hands are going up and down. Teachers, come on. Chris Rock? Alright. Chris Rock. Everyone knows who Chris Rock is. Chris Rock is a comedian. An African-American comedian, which is very politically correct. And Chris Rock, in his heyday, he had cords coming out of his microphone, unlike this space age one that we have now. So there was cords literally everywhere, and it was really long because he played in big stages. So he would walk really, really fast. Like, I'm talking, you think I'm hard being? Look at, he was walking fast, and he had the cord to step over, so he's always shimmying with the cord, he's telling jokes the whole time. That's exactly what Mr. Carboni looks like whenever he's coaching a basketball game. That's exactly what he looks like. Mr. Carboni is up and down the bench the whole time, talking to everybody on his team. Taylor, no. Oh! Taylor, you're doing great. You're doing great. All right, he's killing us. Reynolds, get in there, see what you can do. I had to fit Reynolds in somehow. Well, after all those jokes, I think there's only one thing to do. Hire some bodyguards and some lawyers so Owen doesn't beat me up or sue me. Thank you, everybody.